Well, ladies and gents, welcome to CG Reaction, and this is The Curse of the Olympic Flame by the channel Internet Historian. Another great Internet Historian video, I'm sure of it. Internet Historian always puts a awesome comedy spin to all his takes. His videos are just too awesome, too good. The way he makes him is always fun. I love how he makes fun of people in his own way. That's awesome. So Olympic Flame, I know about Olympic Flame controversy. Just basically means Olympic controversy. I think I know about China one. In China there was people trying to put out the Olympic Flame because they were protesting Olympics that are being held there, because China was suppressing rights of lots of other people and places. So they were, because of that, they were protesting Olympics. I don't know, to raise awareness, something, who knows. I don't know much detail about that. The one in Brazil, I know about that because, just like FIFA World Cup, Olympics were held there. Economy wasn't so good in Brazil, and Olympics were causing more financial issues to Brazil than anyone else. So nobody wanted Olympics there, but Olympics were being held there. So people were protesting Olympics, and they were trying to put out Olympic flame just to protest that. It was just awesome. People trying to just put out flames, and just police just running around them to stop them. It's just weird. That's just two instances I know of. Let's see what other instances that happen. I'm sure Internet Historian will just have an awesome laugh about it.
Wow, okay, I'm going to be doing some real history for once.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
2,800 years ago, there were these guys called the Greeks. They're extinct now. But when they were around, they invented the Olympics.
Let me touch it. No.
To start the games, they would take a bunch of virgins, not that kind, who would do a ceremony and light a torch using a curved mirror. That torch would light a cauldron, which would burn throughout the duration of the games. Which didn't go for very long, by the way. Back then, there were only about 4 events. Stick throw, heavy frisbee, wrestling, and a 4th thing. So you were done in about 45 minutes and back to the villa in time for a traditional taco dinner. But here's the important bit. The cauldron is tradition, but the torch relay is totally made up. It was invented in the 20th century for the 1936 Berlin Olympics as a symbolic piece of Aryan propaganda for you-know-who. Whoops! And so ever since, it's been cursed. But wait, back to the thing.
Wait a minute, Olympic torch is a Nazi thing and people are still carrying over today like it's tradition? Nazis was just what, 100 years ago? And Greeks been here for 2000 years, so Olympics is over 2000 years old, and they are holding up the tradition of a 100-year-old. Why are they not just saying no to that? This is stupid.
Because you're probably wondering how the flame gets all the way from Greece to, say, Brazil with an open flame. Well, it goes by boat, bus, and plane, carried on 4 separate miner-style lamps. When it flies, it goes business class, by the way, on 2 separate flights. Cool, now you're up to speed, and I can start cataloguing the Olympic curse. Let's start with Rio in 2016. A country so corrupt, the gold medals are made of chocolate, and the chocolate medals are made of street crime. The lavish spending brought politics into the games, and it quickly became a cat and mouse game between security staff and protesters.
Damn, that was close. Oh my god.
Pelos homens da Força Nacional.
Oh my god, he hit him. Selfie. Hashtag selfie. I love it. Oh my god. The guy almost got run over.
They also had a jaguar as a mascot, which got spooked, probably by the fire, and then attacked one of the soldiers.
Jeez, bit me right in the face.
They shot it.
Damn.
But this isn't the first instance of the Olympics killing animals. Seoul, 1988.
Seoul.
To celebrate the occasion, they released 2,400 white pigeons into the stadium. A great idea on paper. But then comes the Olympic flame, and here's the big ceremonial
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
They burned them. They burned them.
People reported the smell of burnt pigeon for several days afterwards.
Oh my god.
In 2008, the curse came to Beijing.
Yeah.
Here's the route. Starting in Greece with protests. Then in Kazakhstan, the
Uyghurs.
activists attempting to disrupt, although they got arrested and deported back to China. Turkey.
Yeah, you girls on China, there was a massive, suppression issue, so they were protesting because of that.
More of the same type of protesters and more of the same type of arrests.
You violated the law.
Russia. Protests. Then in Great Britain, the torch relay had to be detoured several times. By the time it was gone, there were over 70 arrests, and the mayor described the security team as a bunch of thugs. Also a protester with a fire extinguisher. France. More extinguishers and arrests. After 50 disruptions, they gave up and just hopped on the bus and left. Argentina, the flame was attacked with water balloons. Tanzania, no problems. Oman, no problem. India, more protests. Thailand, more protests. Malaysia, more protests. Indonesia, more protests. Australia, more protests. Japan, more protests. South Korea, more protests. North Korea, of course there were no protests in North Korea. Vietnam, protests. Hong Kong, protests. Macau, and arrests.
North Korea protests. It doesn't matter if there are 100,000 of them. All of them would be dead by the end of the day if they protest.
And then finally to China, where the gods were so angry that the torch had made it, that an earthquake happened and 70,000 people died.
Oh my god.
Another thing that keeps going wrong with the torch relay is that they choose the wrong people to carry it. And then when it arrives at the cauldron, it has a habit of going out. Montreal 1976 is considered the most disorganized Olympics ever. They had just finished building the stadium in time. Well, all except the roof.
Oh no.
So every time it rained, it went out. Luckily, a well-meaning security guard was there to rekindle it with his lighter. Funnily enough,
What's
this
the
isn't
point
the
after
first
that?
time that's happened. 2014, Sochi. He gets about 5 minutes in, and then, whoops, it's gone out. So he marches over to this dude, who just gives it the old Montreal special. They later had to douse it and relight it with the official flame. Also in Athens, in 2004, the official cauldron was snuffed out by a passing breeze.
Athens, okay. Back to home.
2012, the London Games. A gust of wind blew out the flame during the opening ceremony in Olympia. Look at the panic on this woman's face.
It's not your fault, come on.
In London, the rafting team...
Yeah, they should have seen this coming.
Got splashed. In Sydney, in 2000... Did they pick Sonic as their mascot? Protesters were there with a fire extinguisher, but failed. The ocean failed too. But your boy, Gust of Wind, did it again. Anyway, I think you get the point. That's about the end of the video. Except to say that it'll be interesting to watch out for Tokyo 2020. It promises to be one of the longest relays ever.
Alright, there is going to be a protest in Tokyo 2020 because people are still pissed off. They're saying that it should be delayed even more because of COVID. And they are not delaying it anymore. So it's going to be one massive protest here, I think. Man, this is cursed. Olympic flame is cursed. Why are they bringing it on? Just say no to it. It's Hitler brought it. It's not even have a better, good heritage behind it. This is since Greeks used to do Olympics. It's over 2,000 years old. And Hitler was just, 100 years ago? So why are they still carrying this over? Just say no to flame. People are getting pissed off every single time they brought it. This is an awesome video. Alright people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. And check out more of my video that I reacted to on description and card or cards. I'll see you next time.